so great to be back here at Busch Gardens.
After 2 weeks of not being here.
And why was that?
Because Christmas Town and New Year's Eve.
Oh yeah, it was way too crowded. So yeah, you know, you remember the day after Thanksgiving, how crowded it was? Well, picture that and double it.
3 times.
3 times, whatever. So yeah, we did not come last week or the week before. So it's been 3 weeks. So hopefully now that we're all rested up and not having to deal with the crowds, hopefully we got some good stuff for you today.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh boy. I don't think they worked out the kinks yet with the metal detectors on Iron Gwazi. Yeah, that was a total mess. They were asking Maggie to go on through the metal detector and she's not even riding. And they had a big, huge discussion about it. Then why is she going up? Because she wanted to go up with me and see me off and see me come back. Makes sense, right? Even though I'm the only one riding, I was able to walk through the metal detector without a problem and came back through the gate and walked up the ramp with her. But yeah, it's just, yeah, it's still messed up. They have to get their policy straightened out and worked out. I mean, I'm all for no loose articles, no phones, no keys, no nothing on Iron Gwazi, because it makes me feel safe. Instead of watching somebody like whip out their phone on the lift hill and raise it up and you start shouting at them and they don't do a darn thing about it because they don't understand English. Yeah, we do have some foreigners coming here that have no clue how to speak or listen to English. And yeah, I didn't like that. I did enjoy that whole entire ride on Iron Gwazi because I was in fear of that phone coming out of her hand and smacking me in the forehead. So yeah, I'm all for the, you know, put all loose articles in the locker. But I do have to say, the lockers need to be free. $4 for a one-time use, or up to 2 hours, I think, or like $12 for an all-day locker. Yeah, that's okay if you're probably, you know, I don't know, maybe the all-day locker, but still, for Iron Gwazi and Iron Gwazi alone, having you to force you to use a locker, it should be made for free. At least for Iron Gwazi, for a couple of hours. You know, maybe the first 2 hours free. Anything over the 2 hours, because unless it was like the last couple of weeks, I don't see Iron Gwazi getting a 2 hour wait again. One update that we actually missed, and you may have already seen it on Facebook or on the social media already, but by guest relations up front, we'll catch it on the way out, but they put a fence up there instead of using the stanchions that they were using before. So we'll take a look at that when we go back on our way out, which won't be for a few hours. So rumor has it, now this is I heard from a somewhat reliable source, is that Intamin was in the state of Florida for some convention or something, and they sent some guys over here to work on Cheetah Hunt, and supposedly they're here this week, possibly today. Don't know, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna try to take a ride on the Sky Ride and see if we can see them working on it from the Sky Ride. Yes, it is currently still down, and it probably will be down for at least a few more weeks, depending on how quickly they can get it fixed up. So I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We did. We didn't come here.
No.
Nope.
We're not that stupid.
Yeah, well, yeah, no. And we probably won't be coming here during any holiday weekend anymore. Just looking at, and I'll give you a quick little look at it right there. The q-times.com and the crowd calendar. So, right off the bat, we see 2 hippos in the water.
Oh, there's 2 of them.
Yep, Devi and Kita are in the water. And it's been a while since we've been on here, so it's like nice to see what happened here. Let's see if there's any update on the Lion and Hyena Ridge. Looks like just more dirt has been moved around. Looks like they're putting in a like a retaining wall over here so they can't escape. Look at that.
They got 2
Couple of
retaining
them.
walls.
Well, that one they might be filling in. Who knows? I don't think they would keep all that. Maybe that was all there before, and I don't know. But so far, the progress looks like it's doing pretty good. As you can see, Serengeti Flyer is operating both sides. Cheetah Hunt is not. And, well, I don't see anybody over here. There's no water in Cheetah Hunt again.
As usual.
I thought I heard some noises over there. I don't know where exactly those noises are coming from. They could be coming from way back there. Oh. And there's some trucks over here. Another truck over here. So there could be a possibility that they are working on the 3rd launch on Cheetah Hunt. Just can't see anything. Well, we'll have to take another look when we come back around. But yeah, Cheetah Hunt supposedly is being worked on, or will be worked on shortly. Now, how reliable those sources are, I couldn't tell you. So take it with a grain of salt. But from what I've heard from about 3 or 4 different people now, is that it should open up maybe the end of January, beginning of February. And other things that I've heard, that Intamin was in the state and they might be here actually working on it. All things seem to be pointing to good news. Over there you see a train on the lift hill on Montu, so we know Montu is actually operating. So Iron Gwazi, Montu, Cheetah Hunt maybe? I don't know, I don't see any trains on Cheetah Hunt. One good thing is the Sky Ride is operating.
Yeah.
Yay. It's a nice calming ride. A little bit different from like Iron Gwazi and Cobra's Curse and Montu, Goomba. Hey, how you doing?
Doing great.
How's it going, guys?
Hi.
Oh, just taking in all the good views.
Well, we'll see you soon.
Happy New Year! That's another thing too, we noticed, we get recognized quite often.
Yeah.
So, and that's all you need to do is just say, hey, Busch Garden Junkies! Or say, Paul, Maggie! Just, if you see us, Say something. Shout out our names.
Nothing mean.
Nothing me. Well, yeah, for her maybe. Only I'm allowed to say mean things about her. I'm surprised I haven't gotten hit yet. Alrighty. Well, I don't think it's early enough or late enough for Kumba to be open.
It's 11:12. They open that.
They're supposed to open at 11, I thought.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see people in the queue line. I just haven't heard the roar. So it looks like pretty much all the Christmas town decorations have been almost completely removed. And the park is now getting ready for Mardi Gras.
Oh boy.
Time to Marty Hardy.
Ha
Marty Party.
ha.
All that good stuff. Yep. I don't know what else there is about the updates. Well, that's pretty much all cleared out.
Ow.
Totally forgot about that. Forgot that we had the log flume that was cleared out. We'll take another look at it. Going back the other way. So this is Maggie.
Hi.
And that's the old log flume plot. The rumor has it we are going to get another water type ride. They're still clearing it out way over there. Yeah, when we get over to Stanleyville, we'll have to check out over the work walls and see what we can see. Not much happening in Stanleyville. The only thing that's really operating is Tigress, because from what I heard, SheiKra is down for annual maintenance. It is that time of the year, folks. It is basically their off season. Now that Christmas Town is done, pretty much it's considered an off season until spring break. Well, Kumba is definitely operating. I don't seem to see anybody in queue for Phoenix Rising. We'll have to check out the other rides when we walk by and see what's going on with like Phoenix Rising and the other ones in Pantopia. Thank you. Welcome back to the midpoint. Now back to drive. Yeah, so the Sky Ride, or Cableway, whatever you want to call it, we call it the Sky Ride here, has 3 sections. That was mid. Over there is tension, and where we got on and where we're gonna get off is called drive. And and you can pretty much figure it out. That's where the drive motor is, and over there is where the tension pulley is to make sure that this cable, which is called a haul rope, is kept not so, it takes out the slack basically. And depending on how many people are on it and how many cars, well, that little tension pulley does quite a bit of work during the day. Got the elephants. I'm surprised she didn't say it yet. The stinky elephants.
Well, they don't stink yet.
Yeah, we haven't walked by. Looks like with the amount of people on it, it's only going to be maybe a 5-minute wait. Now we're going to take a look over here. Yeah, I just see a couple of trucks over here. There's a brake, a mid-course brake basically, and there's the third launch right down here. Background, that's all I hear. And yeah, they just keep on moving dirt around over here. I guess they're getting it set up and leveled out to how it's supposed to be. But as far as I can tell, I do not see anybody working on Cheetah Hunt anywhere, which is a shame. Oh, we got a hippo out of the water. Where'd the hippo go? Okay. Well, that was it. That was the ride on the Sky Ride, and we are now coming back into drive. Not much updates, unfortunately. So, let's move on.
Oh, there's another one. Watch where you're going.
I see where I'm going. They're all here. There's one right there by the rocks too.
Yep, and one over there.
And yeah, they still have the work walls here.
Well, they want to make sure, because if they don't, they won't see the shadow.
It's cute.
Right?
Yeah.
Unleash the curse
Very
upon
cute.
his victims now.
Watch my... Okay.
Hi there. He's so cute.
Right at me.
Yeah. Wonder where the other one is. Now let's take a look over the work wall, shall we? Well, they got equipment back there and they're clearing it all out. So it looks like the Lion and Hyena Ridge will actually come all the way right up here to the meerkats and take over the spot where the porcupines were. It looks like the lemurs are enjoying their new habitat. They're all hiding away in their little tree fort, cabin, whatever. Hi. Oh, they decided to come out. Hello. There's got to be like 3 or 4 of them in there. Now on to the hippos, which I see one of them right there in the water. Probably both of them are in there. And when we were on the sky ride earlier, we saw Devi and Cheetah in the water. And then one of them came out. Oh, they are both in here. Both Devi and Cheetah. One's facing this way, the other one's facing that way. And it looks like, I think it's Devi that's facing to us. And Cheetah's facing the other way. Because looking at the tail, it doesn't look like it has a kink in it, so. And when I walked in, I was like, where's all the fishies? They're all over here. Just beyond those bushes. There's a lot of noise going on. All right, so the crocodile is not back yet because there's still some more improvements that they're doing over there. And interesting, we got markers on the ground over here and over here. And all the brush is still blocking the view. You can see some stuff in there. Oh, got some more markings where the drainage is. And over here, and over here. All right, yeah. I got yelled at the last time I didn't do this, so guess what we're doing, guys? We're gonna go over the work walls. Start off over there. I don't know what we can see, but that's where all the noise is. And that's all for the Lion and Hyena Ridge. Nope, not seeing anything being done. Yeah, like I said earlier, take that information that I said earlier with a grain of salt. I don't see anybody here working on Cheetah Hunt. So, yeah, I was told they were going to be here possibly today. They were in the state, you know. And I saw it on, well, somebody messaged me about it, who said that they had some inside information. Not anybody that works here, but somebody that said that they've heard, you know, Intamin was in the state for some kind of conference or something, and that they were going to send some people over here. Supposedly this happened Tuesday or Wednesday. So, like I said, take it with a grain of salt. I don't see any work being done yet. So, we'll just have to wait and see. That's even if they got the part in or not. All right, so we caught the meerkats out, and we caught the lemurs out. We catch the rare people on a back of a truck out. And we caught some construction happening over there. Yeah, he spoke real fast. So basically what you just heard was somebody announcing that people must stay seated on the sky ride at all times. So like I said, most of the Christmas decorations are gone, but they haven't really did too much for Mardi Gras yet. Just basically it looks like by the festival field area. So yeah, it probably might not be that big of an event this year. When we flew over, oh no, it's down for technical difficulties. Like usual. Oh well. So in case you didn't know, along with Cheetah Hunt, Falcon's Fury is also down. And we're just coming right up to it to see what's going on. Get a little update on Falcon's Fury and see if they've made any progress. I remember some of the harnesses were not on, some of them were. And yeah, it looks like the same thing.
We should go to Cobra, bro.
So you'll notice harnesses there, but the harnesses are off here, here, here. Pretty much all the way around. Yeah. There are no harnesses on any of these except for that one. And boy, were they making a lot of noise over there. So guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna head over there and check out what kind of noise. Oh, and we still see the dragon up from Christmas Town. All right, so there is one piece of decoration that they did not take down from Christmas Town, and that is the dragon. see what is going on over here with all the noise that they're making. Alright, so more demo work. I don't know if that's trees or pipes or what the heck is going on there. Yeah, it looks like a whole bunch of pipes. Sounds like it too. Yeah, they are definitely doing a lot of work in there and making a lot of noise. Doesn't look like much has changed here except for just clearing out everything and, you know, leveling everything out. Well, basically grading it so it looks like just a pile of dirt. Are they going to keep it that high? Are they going to take some of this dirt away? We don't know, but all we do know is, yeah, right over there, they're making a heck of a lot of noise. Still doing demo work, so I don't know if it's the whole pond getting removed. But from what I can tell, it looked like pipes. So maybe just some pipes are getting removed. And they're going to redo piping. Who knows? I'm sure if they're going to have another water ride, they're going to have a new pump system, pumping water to the top portion and everything else. So, yeah. Who knows when this will be, but we will definitely keep you up to date. The only thing we definitely know that is definitely coming in 2026 is the Lion and Hyena Ridge. That is so far the only thing really that's going to be new for 2026. Can they get this in time for the end of 2026? If it's going to be a water ride, that's going to be something that's going to be hard to sell when it starts getting cooler. It would be nice if they can open it by summer, but I highly doubt that's going to happen since they're still doing demo work. This might be a 2027 project, guys. I will definitely keep you informed as soon as I see anything. As far as permitting goes, I haven't seen any permits on this piece of land right here. The only updates to any permits that I've seen, or anything to do with any kind of permits, has been the Lion and Hyena Ridge. I think I found where they are storing a whole bunch of stuff. Looks like a whole bunch of water dummies. Looks like planes from the Busch Flyers. Now we got the kids above and the animals below. Let's see, what do we got going on? Oh, I see him. He's way in the back. Can barely see him. He's coming around. There he is. Wow, look at that big bushy tail. Now he's behind these trees. Oh, now he turned around. He's walking back. There he goes. That's a big anteater. Oh, look at the squirrel monkeys. Okay. There's one over there. Or is that the same one?
I don't know.
Oh, it looks like actually two of them over there.
Capybara. Two of them right there.
Yeah. Yeah, we got our squirrel monkeys and sun conures and capybaras and some ducks. There's another view of the capybaras. Squirrel monkeys. I only see the two of them. Thought there was three, but I don't see the third one anywhere. And we're playing around over here before. Yeah. Bungalow antelopes way back there. And we got a choo-choo train.
How do you get up there?
Ooh, one of the bungalow antelopes decided to come up closer. Hi there. So just outside of Wild Oasis and Chick-fil-A, still got the Christmas ball light tree, whatever, up. Yeah, see, check in on our orangutan friends. I didn't see them up in any of the perches, so they might be down here at ground level. Yeah, there they are. So Luna has Stella the baby. Oh, and then she's gonna take off with the baby now. Maju. Hi, Maju. So all three of them were all together. So yeah, we've been hearing a lot of noise behind these work walls. Let's check the other side of it. So that's a lot of work being done, and I kind of stopped right here because I want to show you all the events that are happening right here in 2026. We are starting off with the Real Music Series. We'll have Mardi Gras, Kids Weekend, the Food and Wine and Garden Festival, Glory in the Garden, Summer Nights, Beer Fest, Hallow Scream, Spooktacular, and we gotta wait another 11 months for Christmas Town. That's a good thing because I think I got a little bit of sick and tired of Christmas Town. Even though I enjoyed the lights and all the Christmas music started giving me a headache. I'm so glad they put Mariah Carey back under ice. SheiKra under annual maintenance. So yeah, we have Cheetah Hunt, which we know about. Falcon's Fury, we know about. SheiKra, we know about. Serengeti Flyer was down briefly and came back up.
But only one side.
Only one side. Yeah, when we went on the sky ride, both sides were running. But when we went back, only one side was running, side A. So, yep. And that will bring us right here to Stanleyville Station. Not much left. We're gonna just take a little breather here for a moment while I swap out the batteries in the camera. Well, I guess it would make sense for them to take the water out of the splash zone while they're going under annual maintenance. So yeah, there's no water here. I just noticed some new signage. Please do not feed or touch the birds through the mesh. I don't see any of the birds up here. And they got a whole bunch of nesting areas. And they're still doing some work on the habitats over here. So they're doing work on some of the habitats inside. And it's, I guess, breeding season for the lorikeets. There's a whole bunch of nesting areas. I know it's kind of warm for me. And before, they had the iguanas off exhibit because it was a little too cold, but they don't have any signs. But I don't see any iguanas over here. Just a whole bunch of food. Oh, no iguanas. Let's check over here and see if there's any caiman lizards. I'm not seeing them. Well, I guess it warmed up enough for them to come out, but they're not out. Still more decorations that they have not taken down from Christmas Town. Wow, that's a big duck. Along with all our flamingos. Oops, sorry, pink chickens. So, when's the best time to come? Not after Christmas Day, and not after New Year's, and not after Thanksgiving, or any other holiday.
Excuse me.
Excuse you, yeah, wow. What did you eat?
No, it was soda.
Oh, okay. So, take our advice. I mean, if you don't mind crowds, that's fine with us. You can come during those times, but
we don't.
We don't. We made a rule after Thanksgiving and we said, nope, we're done. We're done with that. Today was actually pretty good. I would estimate maybe 20% crowd level, as opposed to the past 2 Fridays where it was like 98 and 99. Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, I thought capacity was about 50,000 guests.
Probably.
And it just gets hard to move around with that many people around here.
Yeah, especially if you get a scooter.
Yeah, so with that, I hope you enjoyed today's episode of the Busch Gardens Junkies. I'm Paul.
I'm Maggie.
And we hope you all had a wonderful Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And here's for 2026. Yippee!
Okay.
Okay.
Didn't know what he was doing. Didn't tell me.
All right, you want to try that again? And here's for 2026. Yippee! Until the next time, we'll see you at the parks.